Hi, it's Adair Palmer here, and it's live in the group Social Media for Small Biz Owners for Friday Facebook Fix. I hope you've had a wonderful week. It's just been a really crazy week for me. Things have been rocking on and just ramping up. It started busy at the beginning of the year and it's just getting crazier and crazier, which is awesome. Today I'd like to share with you a foundation concept that I have come up with. It was about a year ago. I was trying to, it's probably even a bit longer than a year ago, I was trying to explain to a heap of, it's probably not a really good word to use for my clients, bless you. I was sitting around my dining room table because I started last year, beginning of last year, or the end of 2015 actually, teaching people about how to use Facebook to attract clients. And I was sitting around the dining room table and there was a few people. I maxed out at 6 because there was not any more room around my dining room table for more than 6 people. But I generally had, between 4 and 6 people on every Friday would come over, and I would teach them what I knew about using Facebook to attract clients, which of course has led to this book that I'm authoring called Unlocking the Facebook Code, 10 Steps to Attracting Clients, and the boot camp that I'm running currently, and of course the 747 Accelerate, which is creating massive engagement and organic reach on your business page. Now that's starting on the 27th of February. But back to what I wanted to talk to you about today was like all this stuff has just snowballed. Sitting around that table, I was trying to explain to a colleague how it all hang together, and I was just, I just had this, it's almost like we only get these inspirations, and it was like a flash of, brilliance, if I must say so myself. And what I did was I had this vision of Facebook as a house. Sorry, I'm getting some messages here. Tony, jump onto my live. We'll Zoom later today. Yes, we will. Absolutely. I've got some ideas pinging all over the place. More inspiration. So, but I had this vision of Facebook as a house. Now, back then it was only 4 rooms, and it certainly has grown since then. But what I want to do is I want to share with you my concept. I did a really sexy little video of actually I might see if I can find that. Let's just see. I'll look in the group Social Media for Small Biz Owners. Look in videos, in the videos file, because it's growing exponentially. It's just amazing how this is just, let's just see. Okay. Tony, great to see you here. Awesome. I just saw your message pop up and I said, come over and join me live and we'll Zoom later. That's awesome. Now, I wanted to share with you the concept. I've got so many videos in this group. It is just, if I can't find it in a hurry, I'm just going to keep moving. Oh, here it is. Okay. I'll just show you the first bit. I'll just swing the screen around and show you the first bit, because this is how it started. Let's just, now, okay, I don't need the noise. So, okay, this is the House of Facebook. So this is sort of like the introduction. And what I'm scribing there is, ever wondered about how your Facebook personal profile and your business page and groups hang together? I've just got business pages. Yeah, so it really has expanded since then. And if anyone wants a copy of this program, it's called Scribe, I think it is. It's just a great little program that you can do animated videos with. Just let me know and I'll point you in the right direction. So this is, if Facebook were a house, and here's a it's like a top-down view. You're looking down into the middle of it. Here's your passageway, central passage, which goes right from the front to the back of the house, and it's actually your personal profile, is your central passageway or your hallway. We can with different people in different locations tend to call it different things. So it's the central passageway or hallway, which is your personal profile. Now in this iteration, this was the very first iteration I did, we've got business or fan page. The Americans tend to call it fan pages. We call them business pages. They are one and the same thing. So what we've got here is groups that you're a member of and groups you're admin of. And on out the back, your back veranda, this is where your friends sit. Okay, so here is a maximum of 5,000 friends on your back veranda. So this is the concept. This was the early concept of how, say, my connections week. So I'm hoping that you can see it and it's not too pixelated. So I'm just going to stop that for a moment. You will get the idea. That it is almost like a entity. If you see the whole of Facebook as a business tool, I'm going to share with you. Oh, Tony must have picked up on that. Totally in sync. Yes, at least we're not wearing the same clothes. Or are we? We nearly did last weekend. That was awesome. We're back to what Tony was saying. I must have picked up on that when I said before coming to the live video that she's sending me messages. So just so you know. Okay, so the original iteration of that was very, very basic. Now I'm going to share with you the advanced, and it's not sexily animated like the other one. That's coming. That's one of the things that I want to do when I get scheduled in an hour or so to sit down and do it. But for all intents and purposes today, you'll see I've called it the hallway here. Your personal profile is your hallway. The whole thing is the house of Facebook. You've got your business or your fan page room here. Your messenger room, which is your messenger, which also is a little subset of the business or fan page as well. You've got groups that you are admin of or groups that you are a member of, and I'm encouraging people to think about your own groups and building your own tribe. If you have a business here on Facebook, you need to be thinking seriously about doing this. Your Facebook adverts room. So there is so much more to the house of Facebook than what I even originally envisaged. You've got instant articles room, which is something that I'm exploring at the moment. Used to be available only to the big media companies like Huffington Post and that type of thing, but now it's available to the little guy. Have to have a website for that. So Val Cousins from Cairns in tropical North Queensland has done my website called Social Media with Adair. That just launched last month. That was so exciting. So now I can look at more doing instant articles. Now instant articles are actually longer articles that load 10 times quicker on mobile, so people are more likely to read them. So if you're a blogger and you put out blogs, instant articles is definitely something that you would want to explore. In the events room, which we didn't have before, you've got the capacity to create events, and now events is also in here. So it's sort of overlaid. There's a little subsection here in the events, and there's also here and here you can do events as well. Your games room, I actually put a big, I'm going to, because this is for, if you're running a business on Facebook, I am going to suggest that the games room does not exist for you. So let's just take that out, okay? Boom, it's gone. If you are playing Candy Crush or Texas Hold'em Poker or anything like that, I would suggest that either your business is running so well that you have nothing left to do in your business, or you are struggling and you don't know what to do next. So if your business is running so well and you can play those games, let me know how you do it, because I'm sure I could learn heaps from you. If you are doing this, playing games because you don't know what to do next, you need to connect with me or with some other person that can help you with your mindset around running a business, but also some of the technical stuff around having your business on Facebook. So that is the House of Facebook. Using it, there's much more to it. I also go into in like the boot camp, I go into where you can comment and where you can be your business page from, where you can go in from your personal profile, how people connect with you. You will notice that there's no newsfeed room there, and because hi Steve, I see you here. That's awesome. Because in your newsfeed, if this is the House of Facebook, what you'll see is there is no newsfeed there, and the reason for that is because I have let's just see if I can do something else pretty funky here. Let's just imagine that your newsfeed is like, what color shall I use? Is like an information superhighway that just, oh, there we go, sorry, runs along the bottom of like the outdoor of your house. So this is your front door, and you look out of the front door. This is an information superhighway that's your newsfeed, and speeding past. People are speeding past, and they've got, let's see, we've got all different shapes and colors and sizes, and we've got all different different opinions, different things, different ads, different, like that's the news feed down here. So you've got your happy, bright, yellow, positive ones, people, and you've got your let's do this one. Your gloomy, grey, negative, pessimist people. And this mix is the news feed, which is like your information superhighway that runs along the outside of your House of Facebook. Now, what I'm going to suggest is that you use the House of Facebook as a business tool. It is in its entirety. So I'm not suggesting that you do business posts on your personal profile, because that's a no. In fact, it's actually against the terms of service to do to use your personal profile as a business page. You must not do that. You must be yourself on Facebook as on your personal profile, which is why they bought in business pages. That doesn't mean that you can't be yourself as a business. Now, there's a really fine line here, because as I understand it, Facebook don't like you to flood your personal profile or your personal timeline with the posts from your business page or from other people's business pages. What they do like you to do is to be engaging, be yourself, be personable, and you can do that as part of your business, because, like, let's face it, folks, everywhere I go, there I am. So if you can be your genuine, authentic, true to yourself self on Facebook, you can build in what you do in your daily life. I know people say, like, it's no business of anybody else's but mine, what I do in my personal life. However, on Facebook, people want to know that. And if you're a business, a small business on Facebook, and you are actually looking to engage with people, to bring people into your business, then it is critical that you share your personal life. You don't have to do the warts and all, because you know it is the highlight reel. In fact, I've just issued myself a challenge in our boot camp, our Facebook Codebreakers boot camp, and I've just said, I know Tony, who's watching here, she's just in the middle of, or just doing a 90-day video challenge, and I've said, okay, well, I'm actually going to pick up the mantle on that challenge. To do a video every single day on Facebook. Now, today I'm doing Facebook Friday Facebook Fix, so that's my my Friday Facebook Fix is my live video for today. And then I was thinking, my God, what am I going to do every day? I actually, again, Tony loaned me some of her Zumba DVDs, a set, and I thought, oh, I know what I'll do, because I got one out this morning. And thank you, by the way, Tony. I really enjoyed one this morning. It was a 20-minute one. It's called Rush. You do this really intense, fast Zumba exercise, and I thought, wow, maybe I could set up my live video and I could just stream myself doing the Zumba into like my personal profile. And then I thought, oh my God, how much of a laugh would that be? I'd be the comic relief every morning for for people, because I'm so uncoordinated, but I do love it so much. So I'm not quite ready to do that. But it really is giving people, I'm getting lots of hearts from Tony, thank you so much. But it really is something that people would, I think, would enjoy, even if they were having a laugh at me, even if they just popped in to say hi and saw like this middle-aged woman doing this Zumba stuff in her lounge room at 6 o'clock in the morning and having so much fun. What a way to start the day, you know, and that's genuine, that's authentic, that's me, and I'm just laughing at myself when I get that, yeah, Tony, cool, she was going to come and join me, we could do this, we could have so much fun with it. But then you'd see that the face I put on here for Friday Facebook Fix and the other times, that's me, that's who I am. And it's not, you know, sometimes I might put on my presenter's voice, but genuinely it is who I am, and I love to share that. So probably, well, we don't have screaming matches at home, but you know, if you want it to be maybe with the beloved son when we're trying to well, we're trying, just keeping on the time, when we're trying to get him to clean his room. But anyway, that's another story. What I wanted to share with you about, just one more quick shot of the house of Facebook, is we've got the house here, or the different rooms. We've got the news feed, the super highway, which is going through your front door, and you've got your back veranda where you can have your 5,000 friends and family on your back veranda. Now, one of the things that I teach in the boot camp and in the 747 group that I run 7 days for $7, that's intensive, get your Facebook page up and flying really, really quickly. That's only a room in the house of Facebook, but I've just designed a really short, sharp course to get you going if you're looking for some momentum for your page. But I teach people that when you, not so much in the 747, but in the boot camp, the Code Breakers boot camp, I teach people that if you've got your avatar nailed, you know exactly who you're talking to, exactly what message they want to hear, then what you do is you find people that fit your avatar and you put them onto your back veranda by inviting them to be friends. And then what you'll find is when you put these things in your news feed, on your timeline, in your personal profile, on your business page, you will find that you've got the right people in your house of Facebook that want to hear what you have to say. So it's all a whole business tool, but it doesn't mean that you just pitch at people, you don't sell to people, you connect with people. And if that means, you know, I might even try that one day. I might even do a live of me doing the Zumba, because it'll be worth it for the shits and giggles, if nothing else. So, so watch your space. But it won't be on my business page or on a group. It will be on my personal profile. And if you want to, give me a thumbs up if you want to, if you'd like to have a bit of a warning when I'm going to do that, so you can get up early and hook in. So it might be a challenge. So anyway, I'm up for it. So the other thing I wanted to share, okay, yeah, challenges on. All right, I might challenge you back, Tony, on that one. Go, I'll do one if you do one. No, you'd be great at it, but you can come over and do one with me. So whatever we do, we're going to have some fun with it. So the other thing I wanted to share with you today is what I want you to ask yourself, what can you do today, tomorrow, or over the weekend that's going to help you improve your presence on Facebook? So there's so much. Now we tend to get, and I know I do this myself, which is why I'm bringing it up, we tend to get stuck in a rut. So we do, when we first come onto Facebook and we discover there's business pages that we can run our businesses on Facebook, we can connect so easily with anyone from anywhere across the world. 1.89 billion monthly active users on Facebook, folks. This is massive, massive, massive. So don't ever have a mentality of poverty or not enough. There is so much abundance here. You will never, ever, ever, ever run out of people to talk to. It's how you talk to them. So I'll get off of that sermon because I've been banging on about that for a long time now. But what I want to share with you is, what can you do that's new or different that you can start doing very quickly, very easily, that you can just change it up a little bit. So the stuff that you're doing, you get comfortable doing it. I get comfortable looking for different bits of content that I can share or that I can create, and I get ideas pinging all the time about that. Now I know some people go, I don't know what to post, but once you groove that pathway in your neurology into your brain about how to go and create content, you'll actually start looking at it, looking for it. And what you'll see is you'll spot things, you'll get ideas that you've never got before because you're actually open to receiving them. So that's what happens when you start getting onto this path of actually thinking about and focusing on what you want out of Facebook, because a lot of times it's like no one's buying from me, I'm not selling anything, I'm not connecting, it's all too hard, and it feels like you're wading through quicksand every day or all the time when you're on Facebook. So believe me, it doesn't have to be like that. So just think of one or two little things that you can do that's still in your comfort zone. No, maybe push you slightly outside of your comfort zone. We won't want you too comfortable, because if you're too comfortable, you're not growing. So what I'm going to suggest is that you think of just a couple of things. Now, we've got in the Facebook Code Breakers Bootcamp a challenge, and what I might see if I can find it here and just share with you, because one of the things that I was doing the other week when I was going through the content monster, creating killer content on Facebook, I thought, well, let's have a challenge and let's see how many of Code Breakers can come up with, let's just see, boom, 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 thinking music. So let's just see how much I really need a new computer. Seriously. Okay, so let's see one little simple thing that I've implemented in that I wasn't doing before. I was scheduling content, but I wasn't scheduling posts that are Monday, Wednesday, Friday posts, or welcome to the weekend posts, or something like that. Now, this is something that I'd heard in a webinar with Josh Parkinson from Post Planner. He was saying that you can, and Kim Gast as well, they're saying that you can, because people relate to this. People relate to, oh, it's Monday, and if you have the coffee there and you say, oh my God, it's another week, back to the grind, whatever, people can relate to that, and it's so relatable that people can find it easy to share. Now, you could actually up the ante a bit and go, Monday's post, I'm running out of time here, Monday's post is like, let's have a great week. So you could actually, rather than going, oh my God, it's off to hi-ho, it's off to work, I go, whatever, another day, another dollar, you can have the pessimistic view on it. You could also have the positive, optimist view on it and say, right guys, on your page, you could put a schedule, a regular post. It can be the same post every Monday, or you can change it up every month. Schedule it and say, hey, what are your top goals for this week? What do you want to do for either your health or for your relationships or your finances or your business or whatever? Whatever you choose, whatever's congruent with you and what your business is. And what I've done is I've got two. This is one here. This is thank God it's Friday, the week in review. What were the 3 best things for you this week? And then I've just gone here, look at 3 of your high points to celebrate going into the weekend. So I've chosen to have a positive spin on it. I've chosen that that's what I want on my page. I want to get some engagement. I want people to start thinking about the positive. You do see some that's like, oh, thank God the week's over. Thank God it's Friday. Let's go party for the weekend. But I'm thinking, let's celebrate. Let's see what we can do good. Let's see what's awesome on our page. Another thing that I'm going to do differently that I haven't done before is, I have sporadically, I'm going to create events for my live videos. So I don't often do that, but as soon as I get off of here today, I will be creating an event for my next Friday Facebook Fix, because it's not something that I'm good at. Please send me a VA universe, or maybe I'll win the lottery on the weekend and I'll just be able to buy one. So it's soon. It's coming soon. I can feel it. It's coming closer. A VA is not that far off the mark, because it's leveling up and knowing and getting somebody to help me with that sort of stuff, because I've got so much other stuff that I want to be doing. This sort of process stuff just leaves me cold. Anyway, it's probably good for my development if I do focus on it for a little while, because then I can get some processes into place and refine them. So when I do have my admin and VA come along, then I'll be well schooled to teach them how to do it properly. So that's my lesson. The other thing I want to share with you before I go is and I know I'm really pushing this, the 747 Accelerate, creating massive engagement and organic reach on your business page, is starting again on the 27th of February. Have a look above this video. There is a link there you can click that will take you to a page where you can book in. It's only $7 US, 7 days of pure value out of the whole house of Facebook. I've just picked your business page and we do a laser focus on getting your page massive engagement and organic reach on your page. This is where it starts, and if you're looking to get some air in it, come along, join me on this course. It's the risk is like it's $7. It's not even 2 cups of coffee, $7 US. Join me, because the last one we had so much fun. Have a look. Pretty sure that there are there's testimonies there, although I might have just given you the link to the PayPal. But if you want testimonies, I'll put another link there so you can go in through 747. No, I think I did actually give you the link for the registration, the events, which I've done in Facebook. You will get all the information there. There's testimonies there of people who have come through the last one, how much they're like. One girl's page had a reach after 2 or 3 days of 163%, I think it was. Another girl got a client that she'd never had connection with or interaction with before overnight, just making a few tweaks on her page. Someone new walked through the door. So it works. It really works. And that's what excites me, because I'm not teaching you some sort of hogwashy bullshit that is only theory. I know it works because I do it, and I teach others to do it, and I see their successes. And that's what really gets me excited about this stuff. So let me help you to get your get organic reach and a massive engagement on your business page from the 27th of February till the 5th of March. Love to help you with that. I'm out of here now. I'm going now to put some events up on my page for when I'm going live, and I will see you next week for Friday Facebook Fix. Have a wonderful time. Bye for now.